Hello everyone, welcome to Kavi's Corner. Today let's see how to make the Danish Ableskiver, or in our Indian version the panayaram, using raw bananas, or this is overripe bananas that I have. It's frozen. Whenever I have my bananas going overripe, then I just chop them and freeze them. To make this particular recipe, you can use the fresh ones, but make sure they are ripe, okay, overripe. Don't throw away your overripe bananas. But today the beauty is I'm going to use a buttermilk pancake recipe, and I'm going to add certain ingredients. All my dry ingredients are right here. We have, this is jaggery powder. You can use regular sugar as well if you don't have this, so no pressure. And this adds a nice depth of flavor. The crusties already comes with sugar and salt and baking soda and everything in it, but today we're going to add some salt as well, a pinch, and then some cinnamon and our vanilla. And I'm going to make it little Indian with some coconut milk to bring that panayaram taste. Usually we chop the coconut very fine and add. Today I'm just going to add one small 5.1 ounce or 150 ml of coconut milk, and I'm going to fry them in this Ableskiver pans. These are called panayaram pans, and you see I have three different ones. One of them is almost 25 years old. You can guess which one. And we're going to use standard measuring cups and spoons. And I also have 2 eggs. So we're going to fry these with ghee, or you can get healthy and use just the baking spray, whichever works for you, or whatever you have on hand, okay? And today we're going to measure 3 cups of the crusties pancake mix, and half a cup of the sugar, 1/4 teaspoon or a pinch actually would do of salt, and cinnamon about 1 teaspoon, vanilla extract 1 teaspoon, and then of course the rest, okay? So let's get started. I have about more than 5 bananas frozen. It looks ugly, but believe me, it has tons of flavor. So I'm going to whip this up in the mixie grinder along with the coconut milk and the wet ingredients, our vanilla, everything. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get 3 cups of the pancake flour. And that's 3. This is optional. This is cream of wheat or rava or suji, just to bring that panayaram texture. Half a cup, 1 pinch salt, 1 teaspoon cinnamon. You could use cardamom powder or nutmeg, anything, whatever floats your boat, but I'm using cinnamon today. Half a cup of jaggery. You can use regular sugar if you want. We're going to toss this all together. These are our dry ingredients. We will now mix in our wet. Our dry ingredients are ready. Let's start with our wet. I'm going to crack 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 150 ml of coconut milk, and about 5 ripe bananas chopped. My frozen bananas, of course. Here it is. We're going to give it a good whisk. So here is our wet ingredient already. It looks so yummy, you can eat it right away. But we're going to toss it with our dry ingredients. This is very thick. You can add some water if you want, but we want a thick batter, like a pancake batter or the thicker version. Let's give it a quick whisk and blend it and make a thick batter. If you need it, we'll add more water to this, okay? It may seem too thick. Our batter is super thick, so I'm going to loosen it up with some mixie jar washing, so don't discard it yet. I'm going to add about half a cup of it and see if it is the right consistency. I'm using a kitchen towel to steady my bowl, and because the rava is there, the cream of wheat, the batter will thicken further. So we're going to let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes before we make it. I'm going to add a little more water or the mixie jar washings. So just adjust it to a nice pouring consistency like the pancake batter. Okay, this is a bit too thick right now. Our batter is ready. So let's get started making our panayarams. And today I'm avoiding all nuts and sesame seeds, which you can add, usually the cashew nuts, or we can add walnuts, but today I'm avoiding it because we have children who are going to eat and there's lots of food allergies, so we'll skip those. Okay, this is how our batter is right now. We're going to let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes, and in the meanwhile heat up our pan. The batter is ready, and I'm using this fun part. This is an ice cream scoop. It is very simple and easy to scoop and use, and our pans are already heated. We have our ghee. First of all, we're going to add a dot of ghee on each hole or indentation, just enough to give our panayarams or Ableskievers a nice crisp coating. Keep your flame on medium high, and let's go ahead and flip our panayarams or Ableskievers. You can use a tongue, but a skewer works well. I think that's why it's called Ableskiver.